right? You're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, I
For all
think
the
that would.
fans, we're gonna get to the Mets. It's Knicks first. I do this every day game, so I have to do the Knicks.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know you
yeah.
want to get to the Mets. I know, trust me. But Anthony's on. As soon as we're done, we're gonna talk Mets. Hector's coming on with me. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the Mets. So chill, okay? I got it. I got you guys. Chill. We're good.
As a Yankee fan, I'm not too happy. I thought we were gonna get him, but
Well,
that's
listen, you
what it
got
is.
Cody Bellinger back. You should be happy about that.
We are. I'm just saying, we're
You
gonna
wanted
go.
another starter pitching, huh?
If anybody's competing with we gotta compete with the Dodgers, man. They're signing
Every
everybody and they're signing
that's the
everybody and
gold
their mother. Like,
standard.
what the hell? So
That's the gold standard. The Dodgers, man. You know
they're the new Yankees. So
exactly. So look, man. Again, I think we're both on the same page.
yes,
Let's see where this goes to the deadline, and if it goes off the rails, Zion, Poole, that's on the table. Maybe
yeah.
Sabonis. Maybe we could get him. Maybe we could get Jaron Jackson. I don't want Suggs from Orlando. I think that contract's crazy that he's getting because he's a defensive player and he's getting paid like $35 million a year. I'm not taking that for a cat. I'm not.
If we can, if we can get Suggs, Wendell Carter Jr.
I don't like it. I
I just
think you
think
make them better
maybe I think that the struggle
because they can't
defensively.
shoot.
What?
They can't shoot.
They can shoot, right? But they're gonna have to deal with the fundamental issues of foul. Like again, like okay, you spread the floor for Paulo, but it puts like Paulo's like so then what do you like? I don't know. Like you have Franz, you have Paulo, you have I don't know. I just don't.
You might if you could
I
get
think
Ben Carroll,
they
then we'll
lose
talk.
defensive. I think they lose
Right.
defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's
By a
got to be like
ton.
the Podze in the deal. It's like there's a
Yeah,
couple
if
guys.
we get Goga too, I think that's a great. I think it's a, I think style. Excuse me. I think stylistically, yeah, okay, they get Cat, but it's like this is the thing. Like we have Cat right now, and you know what I'm saying. He's not even performing the way we want him to perform. Like so, you put him on them now. That's they'll deal with that headache, right? And
Right.
you know, Paulo doesn't have a bag like a Brunson, you know what I'm saying, or doesn't even have the experience like a Brunson. So Suggs is a tremendous defender, you know what I'm saying. He
A
can
lot of
score.
money paying that guy though. I can't. I
There
can't
is a
do
lot
it.
of money, no question about it. But which one would you rather? Is he a liability defensively? No.
But
Um,
offensively, he sucks. Then you don't have a number two. I mean, who's your number two after you lose Cat?
well, it's like
McHale, OG, come on, like
yeah. Well,
Deuce.
at that point, it's by committee. But you know you become
It's
a
totally committee.
you put the ball back into your best player's hands and you let him work. And it kind of reminds me of almost when we had Randall and OG, you know what I'm saying? Dante, right? Like that's how, I mean, we got far with that, but now can Suggs shoot the ball like Dante? Absolutely not. But
Yeah,
he could defend way better than Dante. So will we struggle
but
shooting?
that
Maybe.
contract. Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. The Orlando thing's a
this,
little, I'd rather try to get like Zion. Like again, I know Zion
yeah.
has issues, but if we are gonna get rid of Cat, for me, it's if we have the opportunity to get to get Giannis, we're gonna have to utilize Cat. So I would save him for that. Now, if that's falling through, let's just say he signs an extension or whatever. Okay, so then I'll go ahead and I'll move on. Let's try to get Zion. If we can't get Zion, at that point, I would like to try to get Sabonis. That would be my, I like Sabonis. I think I got killed for it like a year ago when I proposed it as like just as a joke, put something on the
Yeah.
timeline. But now people are legit talking about it because okay, Cat can't defend either. So if we're gonna complain about defense, okay, the defense, both of these guys are trash. But you put a guy who's really good in the post, he can pass just as good as Cat.
He's better
Um,
past, I think.
there you go. You know what I'm saying? If good, maybe better, right? Then he actually has a post game. Like, he can put his back to the basket. He can punish the smaller. Now you can't throw a wing on Sabonis, right? The way you could
Right.
throw a wing on Cat, right? Cat struggles with Dylan Brooks. He's a tremendous defender too. But smaller guys, the book out on Cat is Remember when Drew Holiday was guarding Karl Anthony Towns, and he's like what 6'5"?
Oh my God, he was
Like, but
just
Drew Holiday, listen,
oh
he's
my
an
God.
elite defender, but Sabonis would punish him and make
Yeah.
him pay. You'd have to double him. Okay, now you throw it out. Now OG's open, Mikhail's open. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
kind of like
Like,
having Randall back,
that's what I'm saying. So
and he's cheaper.
that
But
exactly
you
my point.
might have to take DeRozan to get him
Okay.
because of the money. And I'm fine with that because I wanted DeRozan over McHale.
Oh,
That
I
was
know.
I'm
Yes or
vindicated
no.
on that.
Yes or no,
I'm
Eddie.
vindicated on that, by the way. You weren't giving up 5 picks to get DeRozan.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
much better of a defender is McHale than DeRozan? It's like, okay, he's better, but not that much. DeRozan's a better offensive player than McHale, so there's that. Maybe you make DeRozan your sixth man.
Maybe. Maybe. You know what? I don't know if we'd be able to, but I would love to get Russell Westbrook. I think we spoke about this last
Oh
time.
yeah, of course.
I would
I would
love
do
to
that.
get him, another dog off the bench, and he won't take crap from nobody. And he currently leads the Kings in rebounds. I think it's points, rebounds, assists, or something like that. He leads like the team in almost every category.
He's their starting point guard now.
That's what I'm saying. So he's just, although he's a little bit older, but I mean, he's got a small contract. I think it's like 5 mil, 6 mil.
He's got nothing. Yeah, he's got a high motor. He fits the dog mentality, ball handler. Yeah, I mean, definitely.
He brings that toughness element
Yeah.
to it. Like
He
he's
would
not gonna
change
let.
this team. Like if we did nothing else and got him, and we go 6-2 or 7-1, I
Yes.
would be happy with that.
1000% because he
Yeah,
would bring some grit and attitude to this team that can lack it at times, right?
yeah,
I think that he'll solidify the dog mentality. When guys are not doing what they do, he's the type to pull you aside or call you out and say, "Yo, what? That's not your job." Like, and I feel like this team lacks that, right? Even Jalen Brunson, he's a lot like Carmelo. He's not a vocal leader, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Carmelo was not a vocal leader either. Carmelo was more like, I'm gonna play. Like, this team really lacks a vocal leader, and even the coach. I don't think the coach is like a vocal guy. And I think they need somebody in that locker room that's really gonna get on them, right? Not be a friend, not be a play. No, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get
That's
your
where
ass.
losing Thibodeau hurt because he was
Yes,
militant
yes, yep. I agree one thousand
and he
percent.
got the
So
best out of Cat.
yep. And that's why, like, I know sometimes people are like, oh, I don't like a coach that. No, but you need that. Like, it will bring the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but that's where I stand. I don't want to just give up on the team, but I've seen enough from Karl Anthony Towns that it's more. He takes more than he gives.
100%, and he
You
makes
know,
too much money.
too much money, and he makes too many mistakes for you to
Makes and
deal with.
he's just too flawed. Is the bottom line. It's the right word.
Yes,
So we'll
and
see. Again, I think we're both on the same page.
yes,
Uh, that is what it is. So I think we'll cut it there, I guess. And I appreciate you
yeah.
hopping on. Sorry we had those technical difficulties early,
No,
but
it's good, brother.
start it up, and we'll see. Maybe Saturday if I could get you. We'll see if you can come
Yeah,
on.
Saturday they play at 3.
Oh,
It's
okay. I might not be able
early.
to.
Yes, but I should.
We can hop
I'm
on
gonna.
later. I'll
Okay.
see my schedule.
Yeah, we'll discuss it. But shout out to all the Knicks fans. Listen, we survived. Let's carry this momentum to
Yes.
Saturday. Um, and we have to beat Philly. So
Yeah.
good luck on the Met show. Pissed we couldn't get them, but salute to you guys.
Appreciate you, Ant, man. Thank you for
Thank you,
coming
Eddie. Take
on.
it easy, guys.
Survived, but let's see more. That's the bottom line. Appreciate you, Ant. All right. First, I am going to pause and I'm going to wait for my guy Hector. So give me a second as I transition into my Mets take. So give me 1 second. Oh, wait a second. I don't have to transition. My guy is here. He's in the flesh. The Knicks win, and the Mets get Freddie Peralta. Let's fucking go. Heck, what up?
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, my guy? What the hell? Well, anyways, here,
What up, brother? Let
chilling,
me
chilling,
let me
chilling.
announce.
Excited, man. Excited, excited. Something we've been talking about. Something we've been waiting for. Something I thought was possible all winter, and it's finally done. As David Stearns gets his man, baby. David Stearns gets his man, and now we're looking like a pretty damn good team, Eddie. What a difference does a week and a half make, huh?
My God, night and day, and it's a big one, man. It's a statement move, and this was a real move. This is not we're looking to be fake contenders or we're looking for a bounce back here. No, this was we are looking to contend.
Eddie, this was a heck to shut the fuck up. Excuse my French. I
Exactly.
apologize to everybody. But this was basically what it was, right? I kept talking about, oh, maybe in 2026, we're just trying to compete. And what the hell does compete mean? We're not really trying to contend. No, to hell with that. We are trying to contend. This team is a contending team.
This is a calculated front office move. This was
Absolutely.
a move to now, like we said, we wanted to take pressure off McLean. All right, we did not want him to have so much pressure. We have now a guy that steps in at the top of the rotation, slides in at the number one spot, only making $8 million. And he comes in, and now he's going to set the tone. And now we also have a guy that's a stopper. And we haven't had a stopper since Jacob deGrom left 3 years ago, whatever it's been. Okay, so we've had how many 7-game losing streaks over the last how many years? Now we got a guy that comes in every fifth day and is able to stop that. He is a bona fide ace. So Peralta it's a rental, but it's also a trial because now we get to see what this guy could do in the big city under the big lights, under all the pressure, and we're going to see what he could do. And I think he's going to be a big acquisition for the Mets. I think he's going to take us now. He made us from probably like an 80-something win team to now we're a playoff team right now. We should be a playoff team. Anything less than that, the season's a failure right now.
Absolutely. And listen, I don't even worry about the whole rental thing. I've said it from the get. I felt like this was a player that David Stearns will get his hands on and will feel comfortable. A couple of things, right? One was going to be paying the price that he was going to have to pay in order to acquire him in a trade. And you could debate whether the price is adequate, whether it's high, whether it's low, whether we got a good deal or not. But he was going to maybe even have to come out of his comfort zone. But guess what? It's a player that he knows. So whatever the price was going to be, he was going to feel comfortable paying the price for this guy because he knows who he is. And I also feel that this is a player that is not going to come out here and try to set, records, set the new mark for pitchers or anything like that. And it's a player that I think that David Stearns will feel comfortable giving an extension of maybe 5 years. I don't know. I got to check how old he is. I don't have it up here. I got to check. Do you know off the top of your
He's
head?
late 20s, early 30s, something like that. Quays, can you pull it up for us?
I'll check. Quays is here. What's up, Quays? Yeah, pull that up.
He just came in. He came in during the Knicks game. I'm like, okay, great.
I think I've always felt like it's a guy that we could come to an extension with, and that David Stearns would feel comfortable making, coming to an extension with. So I think this deal is a win-win all the way around. Gives us the guy that we need at the top of the rotation, take that pressure off of McLean, gives us a stopper that you talked about, and it's a guy that the front office knows in and out. I think he drafted him, right?
Yes, he did. He drafted him. So,
Yeah.
To me, championships are built on a structured roster. Structure, right? And to me, that's been the offseason. We have come and we have executed. The Mets front office, not me. The Mets front office has come and executed structure with brains and smarts. Each move was calculated. Each move was, made to remake this team. Instead, rebuild. We rebuilt this team. We did.
Yeah.
And not just me. I'm saying we. David Stearns and Steve Cohen rebuilt this team.
We. God damn it. We went through the struggle with him.
We
rebuilt this team.
29 years old. Okay, so I was right.
29 years old.
96. So he's going to be 30 in June or July,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, maybe you could give him a 5-year deal. Who knows? 5-year extension.
Look, again, it's a calculated move, and now this puts the Mets up another level. And again, they're building something. They're building a structure. They're building a roster. And yes, did they lose something today? They did. They lost a very good pitching prospect in Brandon Sproat. And they lost a very good infield prospect in Jet Williams, who potentially could be a center fielder. So those could be two big pieces going to Milwaukee. But David Stearns was comfortable enough giving up these big prospects, which they are, to get a guy that he feels can be their ace at $8 million a year. And he's only 29 years old. And he's now headlining the New York Mets rotation. So this is a big move. This was a splash. So I'm very excited about this move. I think this now puts the ceiling even higher for the Mets, and it changes the total dynamic of the team and the feel of the team from where we were yesterday, because this is the first pitching move besides the bullpen we've made. So it changes everything.
Yeah, and it might be the only one. We'll see what happens. I mean, there's still time. There's obviously still time. But forget that, man. Just to jump on a little bit what you said. Yo, David Stearns played the market beautifully, bro. He's played the market beautifully this winter. The market has come down to him. So much so that he almost landed Tucker.
Almost. This close.
You know what I'm saying? Was able to swoop in and land Bichette. Sounds like was in it until the last minute with the Yankees.
With Bellinger?
With Bellinger, I'm sorry. Yeah, last minute competing with the Yankees for Bellinger. And maybe that's why they pivoted last night and said, you know what? We've gone as far as we're gonna go with Bellinger. We don't want to go any further. Let's go make the trade for Robert. You know what I'm saying?
It seems to me like Bellinger was all about the years.
Right.
He wanted security. He didn't want the short-term deal.
Exactly. And
he
they weren't willing to do that. So they moved on to the guy that they could get on the short term. You know what I'm saying? With an option to hold on for 2 years.
Peralta has an option this year? I thought he doesn't. I thought he's a free agent.
Say again?
Peralta's a free agent.
No, Robert. Luis Robert. I'm talking about Robert here. You know what I'm saying? They got a guy. They moved from Bellinger because you know what? We're not going to do 5-6 years. We'll give you 2 years. We'll give you 3 years.
Yeah.
We're not doing 5 years. So we'll go get Robert with the high upside, 1 year left with a team option. Yeah, it's $20 million, but whatever. And then today, man, he didn't even waste no time. Like, this dude went from the press conference of announcing Bichette right to making a trade for Peralta.
He had this in his back pocket the whole day, probably.
Yep.
And like you said, I think last night they knew they were out on Bellinger. It was probably the similar deal to what they gave Bichette. He wanted security, and I understand it for an older guy. I think that's probably the smarter move for Bellinger. But now we got a center fielder in Robert. You know, like we talked about, I think there's a lot of holes there. I don't think he's perfect. I do like some parts of his game, the left-handed hitting, the batting average against left-handed pitching, which has been a weakness for ours for years. And now this lineup is very balanced. You know, they're talking about, what did we say yesterday? Simeon's going to be hitting 8th. There was a time when I was seeing Simeon hit 2nd.
Yeah.
Right? So look how far we've come in this week and a half, like you said. And now we're truly contenders. I believe that we are. Now, are we perfect? No. Because there's a lot of question marks in the rotation. There is. There's a question mark in center field, if I'm being real. Luis Robert's a question mark. I'm going to be honest with you. Left field is a question mark. Will it be Benj? Will it be Beatty? I don't know. It's a question mark. But it's a different structure. It's a different team. And I think it's built for the better, in my opinion. Because now we have guys that hit with runners in scoring position. We have more balance. We have a little bit less of the strikeouts at the end of the order, although they'll still be there. Robert strikes out, but I don't think it will be as prevalent as it was last year. 5 through 9 last year was a disaster, especially in the second half. So we're balanced, but it remains to be seen. There's still question marks. How do you feel about that, Hector?
No, listen, there are always going to be question marks, right? There's always going to be question marks. Sometimes they're going to be bigger than others. But I think the first thing you started out with, I really do believe that we're now a legit contender. I really do. And, we'll see how it plays out. There's still time to spring training. We know there's moves that are made during spring training. You know, the season will play out. Trade deadline. We'll see what happens then. But right now, at this moment, I feel pretty good. I
Oh,
feel pretty good about what we have going on right now. I really do. I'm actually excited to see how it's going to play out. I'm excited to see how all the things that we talked about last night about in the clutch, in scoring position, and so
yes.
on and so forth, to actually see that play out now, Eddie.
Right.
That
Right.
excites me, dude. I can't get away from all the games that a hit here, a hit there could have changed the game. Where maybe the pitcher was in a balance, but if you give him a run here and now we knock their pitcher out of the game and give our guys some breathing room, maybe the game plays out differently. You know what I'm saying? But we just didn't have that. How many times man on third, nobody out, and a man stays on third base? That should happen less this season.
It will. It will
So
happen. Because if we just
I honestly can't wait till the season gets started.
yeah, and I owe David Stearns an apology. I was crushing this guy. After the winter meetings, I was killing him. I'm like, you let Pete go. You didn't even sign. You didn't even go up to Schwarber. What's wrong with you? What's the matter with you? And David Stearns played me like a flute. And he played all the Mets fans that were, in their emotions during that time period like flutes. Yeah, we lost Edwin Diaz, but we got Devin Williams. He may not be better than Edwin Diaz, but he has been there consistently, a top 5 closer in MLB. He has. The bullpen he put together is elite. It is really good. That is one thing we know about David Stearns. He knows how to put together a bullpen, and he's really good at it. He was really, if you look at the Milwaukee strong suit over the years and Houston's strong suit when he was there, it's bullpen. That was the first thing he put together, was he put together the right bullpen pieces. Okay? Then he went after and he fixed the lineup and he fixed the position piece by piece by piece. And bringing guys, like we said, that don't strike out or, that at least are contact guys. How many times, like you said, second and third, no outs, you can't even get a run in. Now we got 4 or 5 guys that will make contact, get a sacrifice fly, and get that run in. So it's going to be a different feel for the Mets. It's going to be a different lineup for the Mets. And we're going to be, feasting at bats. We're going to be taking a lot of pitches. This is a different lineup. This is a different approach. I love it, personally. Because
yeah, no, me too.
We were anything but clutch last year. And we all, again, my everlasting memory, I say this every time I'm on here, is me at that game, the Marlins game, the last game of the season, we lose 4-0. And for us not to score a run while the Reds lost, I'm thinking, what is the matter? What is wrong with this team? How are these guys such losers?
Yo, after you see, like, how can you see that on the scoreboard? Like, dude.
And there was nothing in that game besides that Pete hit where he smoked the ball. We gave nothing.
Yep.
So that's all come together, and now it's come around. And is there question marks? There is. We don't know who's going to be at first base. We don't know who's going to be in left field. We don't know if Robert's going to be the guy. We hope he is. But what do we know? He's going to turn back the clock. We don't. Now, he's a good fielder, I'll give you that. But is he great? Can he be great? That I don't know. But there is so much more hope now for the Mets than there was 24 hours ago, for 48 hours ago, or like you said, a week and a half ago.
Yeah, we were
Tonight we got an ace. And that is huge.
Big time. Big time. Big time. Exciting night, man. Exciting time right now. Exciting time. And I listen. I think we need to learning a little bit, to be a little patient. And it's not fun. It's not fun. This winter hasn't been fun. to get to this point, it hasn't been fun. There is no denying that.
No.
But I've said it over and over, and I even said it to you a couple of times when we got together, and you were venting, and I was like, I get it, but I don't think what David Stearns is doing is because he wants to ruin this team. He's doing what he sees fit. He's doing what he sees fit in the best interest of the New York Mets. We may not like it. We may not, agree with it, but that's what he's doing. And here we are now where I don't think you're going to find many people that are going to be upset with where we are at the moment.
No, let me ask you this, though. I'm on too, but I know he's a little shy. What's
you got
the
me for like 2 more minutes, Eddie. This is past my bedtime tonight.
Give me a little fight. Let's give me till 10:45, right?
Oh my gosh.
It's 10:37, all right? Come on, Grandpa, all right? You're not 50 yet. Calm down.
Dude, you don't
By the way,
I need the Mets to stop ruining my nights. Last night ruined my day, bro. Last night I didn't get to sleep till like 2 a.m. You hear me? So,
by the way, great show with you and Keith. That was unbelievable content.
No, that was good stuff, man. That was good
He's
stuff.
He's a good dude.
No, and I wish he is, man. These guys get a bad rap, man, because listen, we deal with it on a smaller scale, Eddie. We deal with it. You put out an opinion, people don't like it, and they want to tear you to shreds.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, come on, what the hell are we doing here? So, but not Keith is good people, man.
He is, and it was a great interview. And I hope all you guys are going to go in the New York area to that content creator thing he's got going on this Saturday, right?
Yeah, man, this Saturday. I won't be able to go because I have my umpire at the same time, and it's killing me, but I hope he does another one. But it's just good. It's a good networking thing, and that's the best thing about it. You wanted to ask me a question. I apologize.
Okay.
But just to finish my thought, that's really why I wanted to have him bring him on, because of like what I just said. There's too much amongst us content creators taking shots at each other and trying to take each other down instead of trying to build each other up.
No support.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what he's trying to create. So I'm all for that. You know what I mean? So again, if you don't know, Keith McPherson, WFAN, is having a content creators roundtable at Bleecker Trading. What is it? Something Christopher Street.
It's downtown, basically.
Yeah, it's downtown. It's downtown. Look up Bleecker Street down there in the city. 2 to 5 p.m.
McPherson, you'll get it. Go on his page on X.
Yeah, go on his page and it's there. You know what? Maybe we could share it here. I'll try to. It's up to you.
Yeah, definitely share it. 100%.
Ask your question.
Okay. What is the seal? Excuse me. What is the floor for the 2026 New York Mets, and what is the ceiling for the 2026 New York Mets? You go first. I'll answer second.
I hate these questions, bro.
Why?
I hate these questions because you gotta see how things play out. What's the floor? I don't want to know what the hell the floor is. It better not be anywhere what it was last year. And the ceiling, I would like it to be in World Series. You know what I'm saying? But
starting point.
Realistically speaking, man, the ceiling. Let's say it's NLCS.
Okay.
But I don't want to put a cap on it. I don't like doing that.
Okay.
The floor is at minimum, you got to be a wild card team. At minimum, you need to be a wild.
Say 85 wins is the floor.
Okay, you want to put a wins on it. You want to put
I would say about 8. I say your floor is between 84 to 85 wins. At minimum, you should win 85 games. That's a floor. Now, as a ceiling, if we add one more starting pitcher and McLean becomes the number one who we expect him to become, then we're talking World Series. So a lot of things and a lot of things beyond that have to go right. We need comebacks from guys. Kodai Senga, Sean Manaea, David Peterson. We need comebacks from guys in the outfield. Luis Robert. Jorge Polanco stays where he was last year with Seattle and doesn't revert back to 2024. Jorge Polanco. We need Brett Beatty to continue to develop. We need Mark Vientos to continue to be a possible 20 to 25 home run hitting DH. A lot has to go right for the Mets to really, really get to where their ceiling is. So their floor is here, I think, 84, 85 wins, which should get you in wild card 3. But the ceiling, many ducks in a row have to go right. But
yeah, but I don't think those things are that far fetched. You know what I'm saying? Because of the guys that we brought in, because the lineup is gonna be more balanced and deeper. So even a guy like Luis Robert, who could hopefully be the classic change of scenery guy, comes in here and he was in the White Sox, expected to be that guy, right? To be the face of the franchise. Now he comes here and he's probably batting like 6th or 7th. You understand what I'm saying? Last year we came into the year, counting on a guy like Mark Vientos to be a middle of the order guy.
It was a bounce.
Now he's almost like an afterthought, at least in the fans' eyes. I don't think he is for the Mets. And we'll see. There's still time. Those guys could still be moved. But look, and we got, a guy who's low risk, high reward in Robert. And we keep talking about Peralta. It wasn't just Peralta. We also got a reliever who's pretty damn good, who has a ton of control left, and Tobias Myers.
Myers?
Yeah. In the Peralta trade. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't see that part because I was watching the Knicks game and doing the Knicks post game.
Yeah. So
it was a major league pitcher. I didn't get the name. It was Myers? What's his first name?
Tobias Myers. Tobias,
okay. Young guy, right-hander.
Yeah. 2 years in, you know what I'm saying? So has this, I know sometimes Super 2s, I don't know if I don't even know the details for that, if he qualifies, but it has at least 4 years, at least 3, maybe 4 years left to control.
That's really good.
Matter of fact, I can do this, right?
Yes. Or can you?
Yeah, I'm just getting it ready.
There you go.
So, no, I can't bring it up. Either you or Quay's got to bring it up.
Quays, come on, man. Stop falling asleep.
But, again, only 2 years. Let's maximize this a little bit here so we can see it better.
Get that. I can't see anything there.
I got you, brother. I got you. These fucking ads. Get this fucking ad out of here, man. Come on.
And we're talking about Tobias Myers right now to everybody in the audience so the 1.2 WAR is pretty high, or excuse me, 2.7 WAR is very high for a reliever.
Right, that was in 04 and 24. Over 2 years, he has a 3.3. Last year, 0.6.
And Stearns probably drafted this guy.
Maybe.
Sounds like it.
Maybe a 132 ERA plus.
Wow.
Over the 2 years.
And was he a starter or he was a starter?
A good question. And it said relief pitcher, I'm pretty sure, but I see here 9 and 6.
Yeah, and those innings, 130 innings.
So maybe he was like a swing guy?
Maybe like in and out, you mean?
Yeah. Or maybe, maybe a guy that relieve, bullpen, start.
Yeah, it sounds like it was. Okay, let me see. Yeah.
Picture.
So it was last year he was exclusively he had 6 games started last year, 31 the year before. 31 in his career.
What the hell happened here?
Right there. Yeah, you got it. So he's capable of starting and relieving. So he's probably going to be our 6th starter. I would think.
No, I don't think so. We got like 8 starters now. We didn't give up any starters like major league level start. Well,
no, but
maybe.
like you said, he's going to be that guy that goes in and out.
He could be a long man that this team didn't have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need that guy that can come in, the games in the balance in the 3rd, 4th inning. Remember Trevor Williams like 4 or 5 years ago? He was great in that role, bro. He would come in, hold the game. Even Daniel Nunez did a good job of that when he first came up a couple of years ago. Hold the game there, read Gary. That's how he first got on the scene. Coming in the fourth inning, hold it for a couple of innings, boom, come back. So maybe this guy can do some of that.
Last year a little bit.
Say again?
Brazabaum even did it a little bit. He started games bullpen.
But
now everything.
No, I'm just talking about middle reliever, Eddie.
Okay.
Come in the game, hold it down. We need that. We haven't had that for a minute. It looks like maybe this guy could fit in that role. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he could also be a swing guy. Come give us a spot start. Instead of going into the fucking minors and bringing up the Brandon Waddells of the, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we could do it. We could get a guy like this to start a game for us. You know what I'm saying? On a spot start. But
he's very young. He's got a lot of years of control. He's good. Do we know his like fastball or anything like that? Does he have like a out pitch or anything like that? Usually, guys in the top of my head have less pitches than in the rotation. You need 4 or 5 pitches to stay in the rotation.
Right.
But either way, good move, raises our ceiling. And again, I think now we're ready to compete. Now let's hope. Guys got to stay healthy. But at least now, there is hope in New York Mets land. There is hope in Flushing. Where in December, there was not much hope. Let's be perfectly honest. But I got to give kudos to David Stearns and Steve Cohen for being patient and being smart and really, sticking this out.
Absolutely. So just looking up real here, Fangraphs real quick. Got to get out of here. Okay. In 24, he featured a 4-seam fastball, cutter, slider, changeup, curveball, and a sinker.
Okay.
In 25, again, the 4-seamer, the cutter, the slider, splitter. So I guess he dumped a sinker and incorporated a splitter, as well as a changeup and a curveball.
So what's his second pitch? Is it the curve or is it the splitter?
The second pitch appears to be the cutter.
Okay.
So he's mainly a fastball, cutter, slider guy. In 24, the changeup was his fourth pitch. All right, listen, we can bring this up if you want.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, if you could get that up for the audience, that'd be great.
Hold on. Fucking ads. All right, so, oh my gosh, this shit is like back to back. Anyways, but there it is. You can see at least the pitches, but 24 and 25. Can you see that?
But yeah, I could. I mean, I really got to cut in. So he's got a slider, he's got a changeup, but cutter, 4-seam, cutter, 4-seam, cutter, slider, changeup, curveballs, sinker. Looks to me like he's. I think he went a little too far.
There he goes.
Okay.
No, it's just this shit's acting up with all these damn ads and shit, and it just
I don't know
why the hell they kicked me out. It's that's why it's so hard when you maximize it, it's even harder to see. But anyways,
all right. So he throws the fastball about 24% of the time. What is that? The sinker 26, changeup. Was that 30?
No. These are that's what you're looking at. That's the K percentage.
Okay, percentage. My bad. Okay, so his out pitch is the changeup and the fastball.
In 24 it was. In 24 it was. In 25, man, 25, 66% of his Ks came in a changeup, but he only threw 12 of them.
Oh, really? That's nothing. So it seemed like he didn't pitch a lot last year.
This first column here is the number of times that he threw the pitch.
Okay, so 892, and this is 20. So you got to go down to 2025.
Yeah, well, 25 he was a reliever, so it's less pitches for all of them.
How many appearances did he have last year?
20. What was it? 20? No, hold on. Oh crap! I don't have that anymore. No, here it is. Hold on. 22. 22
Okay.
and 6 of them were starts.
Oh, okay.
And 25.
And he's got how many years of control left?
At least 3 or 4. He's only pitched 2 years. Arbitration eligible after your 6th season. So
Okay. So, listen, we got Peralta on expiring, but we do have this guy for a few years, which is pretty good.
right.
It's really
and when
good,
you give up guys, you give up a guy like Sproat who also has years of control. You know what I'm saying? It's good to get back
Yeah.
a guy with some years of control. And you also gave up a Jet Williams.
Yeah.
Who, you know what I'm saying? Still has his whole 6 years left. So at least you got this guy. And again, I feel confident that they could come to an extension with Freddie Peralta. I actually expect it. I really do.
You think it'll come this offseason or next?
I think it could come during the season.
Okay.
This offseason, maybe even during the season. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, what would he command? He would probably command, I would say, somewhere in the realm of $30 million, right? 5-year deal, something like that. 25 to 30.
I don't know. I'll leave that up to you.
25 as a base to me for.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to you. You like playing with those numbers. I could care less. Just get it done. So get to work. Get the extension done, Eddie, and call me in the morning and let me know that it's done. On that note, I got to get the hell out of here, bro. You're really my guy, but I've had enough.
Listen, I appreciate you coming on for me, man.
I'm even losing my voice.
All right.
It's a good time. It's a good time. It's fun times, man. And I'm excited. And I hope you guys, you fans, are excited as well, man. Because we should be good.
With that said, heck, I think I'm going to wrap it here, too. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for all the Knicks fans and the Mets fans. I know the Mets fans came on later. I get it. Thank you, guys. Thank you both. Go to Garden City Media. Subscribe if you like this. You know, I do this every day. So let's go Mets.
Blunt Thoughts, too.
Knicks. And go to Blunt Thoughts. Hector, you know the deal. Good night, everybody. Take it easy.
Let's go Mets, baby.